All right, I just wanted to do a quick video on the truth about telepathy and what I've seen with other people and how people access this information. So it should be understood because there's a right way to do this and a wrong way to do it, just based on free will. Okay, so and I think a lot of people don't really understand this. A lot of people can tune into the thoughts of others pretty easily, especially if you're sensitive to shifting energies, etc. However, there's people that will literally go into someone else's field, and there's a lot of distortions. I'm going to go over a little bit of that because it has to do with there's some energy of like brainwashing in this. There's also obsessive compulsive thoughts that can happen here. People can actually plant their energy in someone else's field to create some sort of false light image of themselves, and it can get pretty messy. Okay, but there's two ways to work with telepathy, okay? And this has to do with energy exchange as well as boundaries, etc. So I'm trying to get this so you guys can hear me and it doesn't shift too much. So the way a lot of people work with telepathy is energy invasion, okay? So what happens here is this is, two people here. And instead of reading in the correct way, which I'll explain this in a second, what happens is people breach the field. They'll go into someone else's field and try to read here, okay? Read the mind. So, but it's like reading the field and or coming up and actually extracting information from the mind. What happens here is there's energy cords, distortions, and a corruption within the other person's field that happens. I've also seen this happen. People will go into someone else's field, project their idea, their image, their face, their ideas in the field here. I've seen people's faces in the field. And this creates a cycle or a loop for this person instead of a healthy back and forth exchange, okay? So if there's one person that is using this type of telepathy where they're actually invading someone's field to read energy or to project thoughts or ideas into their field to create some sort of connection, there could be cords, there can be hooks, there can be energy siphoning. When this happens, there's all sorts of distortions that can happen, okay? Even if it's just, I want to know what this person's thinking. If you go into their field, say this person's field is not very strong, boundaries are weak, there's a lot of distortions, rips, tears, holes in the etheric template, etc., then this person is more vulnerable to that type of energy, okay? So as an individual, what you want to focus on here is strengthening the field, okay? Etheric template is the golden egg. This needs to be strong, okay? The field itself, there should be no rips, tears, or holes in the etheric template. There should be no blocks. Chakras should be open and aligned. If you have a pure field, energy field, then you'll know if somebody comes in and invades your field. Okay, this is actually really important. Okay, now somebody over here, a healthy way for telepathy to actually work, and this is the way it should work because you're not breaking karmic law. This breaks karmic law. You're going against someone else's free will here. Okay, if you go into their field, you automatically become part of their field and can influence them. Okay. This is not to be trifled with or used in a distorted way, because all that's going to happen is when this person takes their power back, clears their field, aligns, that energy goes back here and this person has to pay the karma. Okay, so you don't want to do that at all. Over here, this is a healthy way for telepathy. okay, to work with telepathy. You have the fabric of the universe, okay? It's like, you could see it as a mesh. You could see it as a woven fabric of energy. It can also be seen as coding in the field. There's a lot of different ways to perceive this. As spiritual beings, we will always perceive things slightly differently, especially if our measurement systems and understanding are different. Okay, there's usually a way to look at what we're seeing, even though we may be perceiving it differently. There's still a way, like we're still perceiving the same thing, if that makes sense. So the fabric of reality is here. And if you want to speak to someone telepathically, all you have to do is say it into this field, okay? And if this other person is on the same wavelength, the same frequency, and understands how to extract information from the field, they will be able to read the message clearly from the fabric of reality and extract it, okay? You can set the intention to send it to somebody, and if they want to, out of their own free will, and they're able to tune into the frequency of the message that was sent, they can extract it, they can read it, and that doesn't break any sort of karmic law, okay? That's the way you do telepathy. And the more clear someone's field is, the more clear the signal is, and the more clear the receiving signal is. So the sender, if this is the receiver and this is the sender, if the sender's signal is very clean and very clear, it goes directly into the fabric of the universe, then the receiver can actually extract it, okay? But if the receiver's field is not clear or aligned, then the receiver won't be able to receive the extracted message clearly, okay? So both fields have to be clear and clean for this to actually work, okay? If they are not clear and clean, then it won't work, okay? So if this person is aligned, harmonized, there's no distortions, okay? They'll be able to receive messages from other beings that are aligned, harmonized, and clear. They send them here. This person can extract them. And then people that try to breach the field incorrectly, because the field is strong now, okay, those energies will just be sent back, okay? So anything that was distorted, because this person, if they're trying to break into or invade someone else's field to deliver messages, to control them, whatever could be going on there, they're obviously not a pure, clear, aligned being. There's distortions in that field, okay? And so if this person's field is clear, strong boundaries, those energies will just bounce back, okay? So something to think about as we move into these new energies with the new abilities, etc. You can use these gifts without breaking karmic law, okay? Sending love.